Gabriella's taking a breather, so she asked me to start this video.
Hey! No! This is my YouTube channel! It's mine! Oh, and we're losing the light. Dang it. We turn on the light? That's why we're losing light. It's because we don't have light. Welcome back to, you know, the place on the internet where you go to listen to Quinn and me review Disney movies, all the way from Snow White to however far or however long we get to do this. I am the expert.
I am here for moral support.
That is correct.
That's pretty much it.
And to watch movies for the first time, because today we're covering the movie that gave both of us nightmares for weeks, Pinocchio!
One and only Pinocchio!
But if Pinocchio were to come out today, I think it would get like a 2% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone would be impressed by the hand-drawn animation, which isn't a thing we do anymore. But other than that, I think it would get like a 2% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What was Walt Disney gonna do next? Another princess movie? No. He was gonna make Pinocchio.
He was gonna animate water.
Yeah.
That's what this was all about.
He wanted to animate water. Still study this movie today for the water animation.
I shared my one fun fact that I know, so...
I told you?
How old is Pinocchio supposed to be?
10.
10?
8.
8?
7. 6.
Can I get a 5? Right here, 5. Kind of bland.
Kind of bland?
I like him, but like he kind of just goes wherever life takes him, like the animated water.
I've always like really liked the character of Pinocchio. It's very nostalgic to my childhood. You have the not nostalgic glasses. I have the nostalgic glasses. You can probably see this more for what it is. But going in and watching it this time, trying to just watch it as a 2024 viewer, yeah, no, kind of just goes where the wind takes him. And doesn't really seem accountable for his actions, almost making it feel like the punishments he receives for being a dumb little kid. Like, it almost feels like I feel bad for Pinocchio, like he's being taken advantage of, rather than a story about a child learning right from wrong.
There are people who don't know any better and are still taken advantage of, like Pinocchio. Fortunately, the world isn't kind to those who are the most vulnerable sometimes.
That's true. Geppetto, Jiminy Cricket, obviously, and then we could also include Cleo and the kitty.
And Galadriel.
What's the
from Lord
kitty's
of the
name?
Rings.
Oh yeah, and the Blue Fairy. Jiminy Cricket, is he a good conscience? Yay or nay?
50-50. He's there when Pinocchio needs him, and then he's not there when Pinocchio needs him.
Little whistle. And always let your conscience be your guide.
Jiminy Cricket doesn't sound like that.
I'm a woman?
Pinocchio sometimes has his conscience, and he sometimes just doesn't.
Would you say that when you suppress your conscience and you're not listening to your conscience and you're still choosing to go the wrong way, that your conscience kind of like walks out the door?
But like there were a few times he left and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah, now he doesn't have his conscience.
Pinocchio hasn't done anything wrong right now.
Here's what I can say about Pinocchio. Child doesn't got a spine. So really what this movie is about, it's not about Pinocchio learning right from wrong and learning to choose the right. He's really just learning how to have a spine and say no to drugs.
So to speak.
Just say no. I'm just seeing a lot of symbolism here.
You're a bad
This
kid.
is your microphone.
Oh, yes, thank you. Is Pinocchio a good kid or a bad kid?
This is more a learning story and a series of events that teach him to grow a spine and grow experience and know who to trust and not to trust, rather than a naughty little boy learning to have good behavior or suffer the consequences.
You heard it here first, folks.
Let's talk about the villains, the tempters, the ones that are trying to lead Pinocchio astray. So many antagonists in this movie. We've got a cat, we've got a fox, we've got Stromboli, the puppeteer, we've got the guy that I'm not gonna say what his job profession is, because if I was monetized, I'd get demonetized, and this would not just be for kids. But you guys, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm saying. And then you've got Monstro, the whale.
Yeah, he by a whale. Or Jonah. Jonah was a prophet. But he never really got it.
villains get worse and worse. The cat, he doesn't know what's going on. The fox, not like pure evil. He just wants some extra money. Stromboli, jerk. Pretends like he cares about you. He doesn't. He just wants to kidnap you and make money. The guy that turns all the little kids into donkeys, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be Satan, if I'm being honest.
How do you turn kids into donkeys?
You take them to Pleasure Island, and when they act like donkeys, that's not what the movie says. G rating, by the way. They turn into donkeys. That's the lore, anyway. The only villain that I really excuse actually is the last villain, which is Monstro. He's a whale. I don't blame the whale for being a whale.
He's a whale of a good time.
No, but I don't blame him for swimming through the sea and eating, what, krill? But then a bunch of other stuff lands in his... He's a whale. I don't care.
Whale is the only one that's not motivated by money. Am I right? Tell me I'm wrong, because I'm right.
Puppets say only fools listen to cats and foxes and Stromboli
and Satan and
yeah,
whales.
Don't listen to the whales. But I can't help watching Pinocchio. So what did we learn?
We learned how to better video with each other.
Quinn, what are we covering next time?
Fan Dumbo.
No.
Fan Bambi.
No.
Fan The Great Mouse Detective.
That
Fantasia.
is decades away. Fantasia! I'm Gabriella,
And I'm Quinn.
and we approve this message. Bye!
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! You got a cat, you've got a fox, you've got...
Jiminy Cricket.
No!
He's the real antagonist.
Okay, we'll start over.